He signed the divorce papers with a smirk until the judge opened the will. And in that moment, everything changed. Before I begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and drop a comment letting us know which country you're watching from. This is Folktales by Tizzy, and I promise, you've never heard a story like this. My name is Ada. And the man sitting across from me in that cold courtroom used to be the love of my life. We were both from Nigeria. I was raised by my grandfather in a quiet town in Osun State. He was a retired civil servant, humble but wise, and he raised me with love and strong values. Tunde, on the other hand, was Lagos-born and flashy. The kind of man who wore custom-tailored suits and spoke like he owned the world. I fell for him in university. He called me his calm in the storm. But storms don't stay calm for long. When we got married, I thought we were building a life together. But I was wrong. I worked as a junior architect, saving every kobo, while Tunde told me I didn't need to stress, his family money would take care of us. Over time, he started belittling my efforts. Don't bother with those site visits, Ada. Let the men do the real work. He would laugh with his friends about how traditional I was. What I didn't know was that while I was submitting blueprints, he was drawing plans of his own, plans that didn't include me. 2 years in, I found out Tunde was cheating. Not once. Not twice. He was living another life entirely, with another woman, in an apartment he secretly paid for. When I confronted him, he didn't deny it. He simply said, "You're good, Ada, but you're not exciting. A man like me needs options." My heart broke. But that wasn't the worst part. He tricked me into signing over the deed to my grandfather's farmland in Osogbo. Told me it was for a joint business venture. Naively, I trusted him. Tunde filed for divorce. Boldly. Loudly. Like it was a victory. He brought expensive lawyers and came to court dressed like a king. Meanwhile, I was still reeling from the betrayal. He mocked me during mediation, saying, "You'll be fine. Go back to your little designs. Maybe sketch yourself a new life." He believed the land was his. That my grandfather's legacy was now a footnote under his name. But there was something he didn't know. My grandfather left behind something more than just land. The courtroom fell silent as the judge opened a sealed envelope. My grandfather had updated his will just before he died, and I had submitted it through my lawyer the night before the final hearing. "Judge, this will supersede all prior property transfers, including any made under duress or deceit." Tunde chuckled. Until the judge continued. "The farmland in question is no ordinary property. A recent geological survey, commissioned by the family, reveals it sits atop one of the richest clay reserves in the state, now valued at over 1.2 billion Nigerian nairas." The room went still. Tunde's smile vanished. But the bombshell hadn't dropped yet. The judge turned to him. "Mr. Tunde Adekoya, are you aware your wife is the sole beneficiary of a development trust her grandfather created for her education, housing, and future investments?" Tunde blinked. He looked around. Confused. I remained silent. The trust held not only land rights, but a development permit, and 80 million Nigerian nairas in a locked investment fund, untouchable by marital law. And finally, the judge declared, due to evidence of manipulation and fraudulent signing, the divorce settlement will favor the defendant, Mrs. Ada Adekoya. Full rights to the farmland, the trust, and half of all marital assets are awarded to her. Tunde stormed out of the courtroom like a wounded lion. In the parking lot, he grabbed my arm. "Ada, you tricked me." I looked him in the eye and replied, "No. You just never took the time to know the real me. You married what you thought was a small-town girl, and underestimated the legacy she carried." He didn't respond. He couldn't. Today, I've developed my grandfather's land into a thriving eco-brick factory, providing jobs to hundreds of local youths and women. Tunde still drives around the island, searching for his next project. Me. I found peace in honoring the man who raised me right, and power in never forgetting my own worth. Sometimes, the people who mock you the loudest are the ones who fear your quiet strength. Thank you for watching this episode of Folktales by Tizzy. If this story moved you, please give us a thumbs up, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more true life inspired stories. Until next time, don't let anyone write your ending for you.